The charter that you've given us today is more than a legal document, is more than legal recognition. It is a statement of confidence and credibility that your government, our country hosts, has in the mission of AMREF Health Africa. It affirms strongly our commitment to shaping Africa's health future through fit for purpose and community-led primary healthcare with innovation at the center of it. And as you know, at this time of big withdrawals in development assistance, health sovereignty is so critical. And allow me again to address you specifically and say, I appreciate you joining President Mahama in leading the Accra Reset to establish health sovereignty for this continent, that actually the continent must own its health agenda, must own the destiny of its people, and that doesn't mean that we work alone. It means that even if we do it ourselves, we will not do it alone. So thank you for joining President Mahama in creating the agenda for health sovereignty for this continent. Allow me to applaud the professionalism of the Commission. I will tell you tongue-in-cheek that since this process started with the university, I had never met Professor Kuria, I've never met Professor Awino. I met them yesterday. Yesterday is when I got their numbers for the first time. I never had to call them to ask, can we accelerate this process? That for me is testimony to the professionalism of the Ministry of Education and the Commission. So, and now that we have the charter, I can host them for Nyama Choma because now there will be no conflict of interest. To your government, thank you for your stewardship and partnership in advancing the health of the Kenyan people. To our continental government partners and the global partners, thank you for trusting us to advance the health of the citizens of our continent. To the philanthropists who support us, private sector and academia, thank you for finding us worthy of advancing our joint mission. And to all our offices of AMREF Health Africa globally, we have about more than 10 offices in Europe and North America that help us with fundraising, but they are represented here as well. We have the unit of AMREF Flying Doctors, which is granted the tax exemption set up by your government because anything they do then support the charity work. They're represented here, and of course, all the work we do in other governments. We invite all of you to work with us as we build the leading health sciences institution for Africa. For any of you who want to support our student scholarships, our advancement, any of these buildings is available for you to name. So you can call it Professor Kuria Academic Block, you can call it Excellency President William Samoei Ruto Simulation Laboratory, and for all that, you assist us to move forward the scholarships. Yesterday, the Chancellor met the students, and she had a very hard time because the students kept asking her, how do we advance scholarships? Because you have so many poor students, very bright, and they want to change their communities, but they can't afford the fees. We use a cross-subsidization model where those who can afford pay market rates and those who can't afford are provided subsidized fees. So the scholarship agenda is really great for us, and this is why we are providing all these institutions here, buildings, walkways, anything here can be named for a fee, and that goes to student scholarships.